I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
Deja vu, motherfuckers. Deja vu. Deja vu. This fucking hack didn't make any money for his Dookie Award, so he had to go back on. The gigantic hack, the exploiter of women. This hack had to go back on.
First of all, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he didn't make any money by himself. He only made $142 or something. He did a whole long show. He made $142. So you had to go live again. But Keanu's like, no, he's not exploiting me. John does a show by himself. He makes $142. So he has to get these ghouls on and then get drunk with them and pretend that they're attractive. That's what he has to do. That's what the stutterer has to do. The stutterer, and he didn't do a short show either. He did a long show. He made $20 so far on this show, his current show, but he made $154. $154 on a 2-hour show. $154 on a 2-hour show because none of his ghouls showed up to get exploited. So he had to go live again. So far, he's made $20. He's probably like, what happened? What happened?
And so,
oh no, he got a $5 super tip. Oh, is this one of the Stuttering John Army?
oh no.
Oh no, he's drinking. Oh no, he's drinking. So you know he'll get Ashley Cummings on or one of those ghouls, one of those late night ghouls, and he'll say, "You're so purty. You're such a purty girl. You're so purty."
Opie started the Opie and Ron show. You should get Ron the waiter on. He would be an interesting guest. First of all,
yeah, that's not going to happen. If Ron doesn't do other people's shows, that's a fact, Jack. KBK, yes, we can. Yes, we can. You guys don't even know what a mulligan is. I'm just relaxing this one. A mulligan is when a mulligan when you go to the first tee when you're playing golf. Take this. Mulligan is when you're on the first tee when you're playing with you can't do it in the pro game, but if you're playing with your friends, then you can you hit a bad shot off the first tee. Then you ask your buddies, "Can I get a mulligan?" And they go, "Yeah." So you get a do-over. It's basically a do-over. And then some guys who don't use it on the first tee, in theory, it's supposed to be first tee only, but some guys, they want to hold it for the 9th hole or the 10th tee or the last hole. They haven't used it yet. Christopher Martin, thank you for supporting Bob Levy's show yesterday. I'll send Bob the link maybe because Bob had some takes on Keanu and Gino. He's not a fan. He's not a fan.
Train wreck that needs help. Okay? So whether he pays her or not, he loves to go and check everybody's playboards. You and I are friends. I enjoy coming on here, right? You're not exploiting me in any way. I'm not I'm obviously all there. Her coming on.
You're all there. You have an eating disorder and you're married Gino Pascante. And your last boyfriend was Jason Scoop, who used to allegedly put his hands on you in a nefarious fashion.
Crying, carrying on for 5 hours.
It was a great show.
It doesn't matter. But you clearly, the past few days, when you have her on because she's such a fucking train wreck, you make more money. I make money regardless. If she's here, she's not here. She's only done about 5 shows. I made money way before she was here. I'll make money way after she's gone. That's a fact. That's the only thing I was saying. So he's like, I pay her $600 in the past few days. Right. But when you don't have her on because you have no content of your own, you have this train wreck on. So
no. I made money before her. I'll make money after her. That's just the way it goes. Keanu and Gino, they don't make any money. I made money. I only met Scarlett, what, a month ago? 2 months ago? So I've been making money for years.
Any one time looking at Playboard.
And Gino. Now Gino's going to chime in. Her knight in shining armor. Get drunk some more, Gino. Get drunk some more. I don't have any guests right now. I'm still doing okay. I'll be all right. It's going to be all right. Everyone plays the same game. Kevin doesn't make money. Remember Barry Ribs? But like, Brennan needs me. He doesn't make money without me. It's like, Barry, I do. Barry, remember? I do. Everyone thinks that if they stick it to me, that I won't make money without them. Each and every one of them.
Oh,
Bag of gold. Half a bag of gold. That's who he is. So like, yeah, I'm sorry. If any
They don't have two nickels to rub together, but they're worried about me. Sorcerer, can you help them? Holy fuck. They don't have any money, but they're worried about my business model. Because why? Scarlett is good content. That's a fact. I didn't know she was going to cry on Saturday. I did not know that. I thought she jumped off the show for good that night. So I sent a link to Matt Mead, who had asked for it. I didn't invite Matt Mead. He invited himself, and I accepted because I thought Scarlett was gone for the night. And again, why should Matt Mead not be able to talk? I know Matt Mead. He's been good to me for the most part. He's a bit of a drunk, but I don't drink and drive with him. He's never driven me anywhere. But I've known him for like 10 years now or whatnot. So I'm like, I know Matt Mead way longer than I know Scarlett. So I'm like, let's see what Matt Mead has to say. He's doing the music. I'm doing the music. I was going to do the music. Oh, I'll be ruined. Oh, yeah, it worked for OJ. And it worked for the other guy. Who's the other guy? The potato. It worked for all them. I'm going to take Kevin's channel down. I'm going to take Kevin's channel down. Oh, Johnny boy. Oh, look at Keanu. She's so much smarter than everybody. One time I had Keanu on and she was explaining to the sorcerer how psychotherapy worked. And I was like, yeah. Keanu's an expert on everything except how to make money. Was it any vag, kiki, or poopy pants? All right, don't be weird with these pictures. Was it any vag, kiki? If someone blows me, I consider a friend. Yeah, I'm not watching a show. Plus, I'm allowed to watch for a couple of seconds. Well, you guys are more paranoid than me. So you think YouTube's going to jump because John's playing his shitty music? You're allowed to play shitty music for seconds at a time. That's a fact. If you want a friend, get a dog. People are devils. Thank you. Voice of reason. Thank you, Jesse Angel. Listen, man, again, it's the reason I paid people from the beginning. Sorry, Tukey. The reason I paid people from the beginning because when we first started doing the show, I know. But I can't, I could play fucking Coldplay for 10 seconds and I'm not monetized. So I don't make money off of my live streams. I make money off super chats, but I don't make any money off my live streams. It's not monetized. Monetization is off. So that's one reason why I do it. So there's no miscommunication with YouTube. So anyway, I've said it a million times. What happened was when we first started doing super chats, we're making a lot of money. So it made sense to me to pay people because let's keep making a lot of money. And then, of course, when there's going to be problems with money and whatnot. So again, I'm aware of all this.
Funny or what is not. We were watching Whitney on Pat's show, right? And she's like these sad old men telling Whitney what she does the same. She watches clips, and that's what people do on shows, you know? Not everybody talks the whole time. They watch a clip and that stuff. It's ridiculous. And she's, you know what I mean? They're working for guest spots. You know, have you ever said you want to do a guest spot? I'm going to go on the road. Would you want to do who would fucking say yes? Unless they just
John acts like he's his touring comic. Like apparently Shane Gillis pays his opening acts 10 grand when he does like a big venue.
Nice.
So that's good. That's good money.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Louis C.K. didn't pay that much. When I opened for him, he paid me $1,500 when I did the Wells Fargo. But if you're getting 10 grand, yes. But Stuttering John, he doesn't do any live events, and then he doesn't even pay them. It's a guest spot.
Yeah, but the way that they say it, like, oh, you know, you should give her half the money. It's your show. You're going to give her half the money, you know? Who gives somebody half the money that comes on the show besides today with me? But the whole thing is that it's fucking insanity. It's insanity to even say that.
Yeah, she's telling me what I should do with my money when she doesn't get paid, and she does John's show 3 or 4 days a week. And Gino's so stupid that he's allowing it to happen. But Gino's a gutless coward.
But it's like you can't talk about them. They don't want to talk about anybody else. They don't want to talk about anyone. You know, Gino doesn't want to be known as anything in the Dabbleverse, but all he does is open his mouth with clueless shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, Gino, show me on the doll where the pandemic kicked you, okay? Because you have not come around since then. I don't know what happened to you.
And now he's blaming the great Aaron Berg, Bob.
Because he was tired of it. He didn't want, you know.
No, he said Aaron Berg was like an egomaniac because he always needed to get the laugh. Yeah, because he was funny. That's why he always got the laugh. He didn't need to get the laugh, but he got the laugh. That's like saying Robin Williams always needed to get the laugh. No, he got him.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
But it's like you can't, like, they can talk about whoever they want, but if you even bring it up, you know, it's like, come on, let's go. Let's fucking go. You know, you think you're so fucking fancy. I heard you say radiated the other day. I thought it was in 1962. Who the fuck has a radiator in their fucking place?
A rat. Emphasis on rat.
Rat. Yeah.
Because you know they live in they live above a White Castle. You know they got mice and shit in there.
Yeah, I know. They'll be like, what has Bob got going on? Just wait and see what I got going on, motherfucker.
Is that a threat?
No, it's a good thing. And then I will ignore when he tries to be fucking nice.
But he's mad at you because you're not man enough at Pat Dixon or something?
I don't know. I put together the benefit for him, you know, so at least he can have some soup to eat for a while. You know what I mean? No, I'm just saying, like, I thought it was like, you know, it's like, why go through what happened where Pat got fired and Gino got so you try to mix it into something that maybe they can talk this over after it heals.
You know what I just decided? What? To stick it to Keanu, I'm going to pay Bob half of the net today. Bob, you're getting half of the net today.
Fuck yeah, man. It's net time, motherfucker.
Half of the net to stick it to Keanu. Because when you brought up that Gino benefit, that was the first good laugh I've had in a couple of days.
No, but I was doing it because, you know, he wasn't working.
Well, we're trying to help him.
Exactly. And that's the whole fucking thing. It's like, how do I come out as the bad guy? Because I don't know why Pat hit you, you know? And now the way that you act, I see every fucking reason why he hit you. There's not one reason I would say why he didn't hit you. That's all I'm saying.
It's always with Gino. It's always somebody else's fault. Now somehow it's my fault. But Stuttering John's a good guy. Everybody you know who's ever has anything to do with Stuttering John knows he's a piece of shit grifter.
Yeah, I mean, he's just doing his thing, and if people want to come and fucking, you know, do it for, you know, like they're doing it, you know, it's like, does he go on their show? Does he, like, you know, once in a while?
No.
He will now because he'll be like, I always try to go on.
Right?
No, every once in a while, like if Keanu does a 3-hour show on his show, if Keanu goes live later, he'll give her like $20 super chat. He'll probably call his bank the next day and cancel it.
It's fucking insane. Let's see some fucking red ones. I'm getting half, you cocksuckers, okay? Let's fucking go. I need a real jacket.